Hey VC, this is Glen Kellaway, your low-end music freak. I'm back with a response video. I first saw this on Blues Guy Vinyl, Chris's channel. He did a response to Chris Propfe's August. What happens in August stays in August. Pretty cool topic, a lot of fun. Love Chris and both Chris's, Chris Propfe, Blues Guy Vinyl, both great guys. Love their channels. I thought this was a fun one. There was 8 questions. So I am going to just start and go through them here. The first one, a release that's coming out in August. There's 2, actually, that I'm excited about. First, great Canadian singer-songwriter Kathleen Edwards, my favorite Canadian female artist. She's got a new album that's released today called Total Freedom. Go to Amazon.ca and order it. I have a limited edition vinyl autographed by Kathleen on its way. So I'm really excited for this release. She's a great artist. If you don't know too much about Kathleen, she put out quite a few albums. You know, she was on David Letterman. She was associated with Bon Iver, and I've seen her do stuff with you know, all kinds of artists, and she was making a name for herself down in the States. And the last album she put out, called Voyager, she was on tour for it, and she was really not feeling mentally well when she was doing the tour. She was kind of depressed, so she decided to take a step back from the music business, and she opened a coffee shop in a place outside of Ottawa called Stittsville, and she called the coffee shop, the cafe, Quitters. So pretty cool. She's been doing that for like 6 years, and now she's back, and I couldn't be happier. My wife and I are huge fans. If she starts touring around, make sure you go see her. She comes. She's a great performer, great person, and a great singer. So Kathleen Edwards, Total Freedom, released August 12th. Part of Record Store Day. The first drop is August 29th. Another one of my favorite female artists, Anushka Shankar, Ravi Shankar's daughter. She's got an album coming out called Love Letters. I've got all Anushka's CDs. This will be the first. Hopefully it's coming out in vinyl. I'm going to grab it. So August 29th, and Anushka Shankar, if you're into Indian music, she's an incredible sitar player, and she makes some great albums. Okay, question number 2. What do you hate about records? I was trying to think of this one. So Chris Propfe said the cost. Right with you, buddy. Know what I hate about records? Moving. Oh my God. I would just soon sell all my records and start over every time I have to move. Are they ever freaking heavy? If you've got a big record collection and you're moving, have fun. Okay. My favorite concert. Okay, I always talk about the Stones in '72, seeing the Stones at Maple Leaf Gardens with Stevie Wonder opening. Great concert. That's my favorite concert of all time, but I'm just trying to think of another one just to talk about. There's been so many amazing concerts. Oh my Lord. Oh geez. Oh Lord. How about Blind Faith at Varsity Stadium in Toronto, 1969. I saw Blind Faith, and the opening acts were Delaney and Bonnie and Friends, who I'd never heard of before, and Taste with Rory Gallagher, who I was quite familiar with. Great show. It was a July night, outdoors, beautiful evening, 1969 in July. Blind Faith was awesome. Delaney and Bonnie blew everyone away. They were so good back then. Oh my God, what a great band. I just fell in love with them. They stole the whole show, as far as I'm concerned. Luckily I saw them like 2 weeks later. They filled in it. I had tickets to see Sly and the Family Stone and Grand Funk when they were just kind of getting going. I think the Red album, that Paranoid album, had just come out, and they were the opening act for Sly. Sly pulled a no-show, and Bonnie and Delaney were still playing around the area, and they got them to fill in. So we're sitting in their seats, and they just say, hey, filling in for Sly Stone, and tonight is Bonnie and Delaney and Friends. So I got to see them again, and they put on another phenomenal show. And Grand Funk was freaking incredible that night. Anyway, so Blind Faith with Taste and Rory Gallagher and Bonnie, Delaney and Friends, one of my greatest concerts ever. Do you like CDs? I love CDs. I do not get the people who go, you can either love vinyl or love CDs. You can love them both, man. They both got great positive reasons to love them. CDs, especially with box sets. Box sets on CD are done so frigging well. It's incredible how, like, the Grateful Dead sets that come out. How about the McCartney Flaming Pie? Five, I think it's 5 CDs and 2 DVDs. Albums just can't do that unless you're buying that big freaking giant monolith that Mazzy showed the other night for $600. So I love CDs. I have about 2,200 of them, so I do love them. One thing you would change about your channel. Okay, well, one thing that bugs me is when I'm on camera, it makes me look fat. Like, in real life, I only weigh like 175 pounds. Like, I'm 6'1", like I'm thin as a rail. So I don't like that at all. I only wish. I would change about my channel is the fact that I am so useless when it comes to technology. I can't edit. I can't pause. I can't do anything. So what you see is what you get. I push the start button. I start yapping. And when I've got nothing else to say, and I do that for a minute, and then I push the stop button, and I figured out how to upload it. So next, show a cassette. Chris, it's 2020. Like, show a cassette. Do you have indoor plumbing, buddy? Like, a cassette? No, I'm not showing a cassette. Okay, heaviest album. I think the heaviest album I have is Uriah Heep. Very heavy, very humble. Now, if you watch Bobby Gass's channel, let Bobby tell you about going to see Uriah Heep at Massey Hall in 1972. I don't think he could hear you if you asked him about it because it deafened him. It was so loud. But these guys were incredible, heavy band. Love Uriah Heep. That's probably my heaviest album. A Broadway show or a soundtrack. So I grew up with Broadway shows because my mom was in love with them. We had My Fair Lady and Gypsy and The Music Man and I don't know. Just name if whatever big Broadway musical was, The Sound of Music, whatever one was on. My mom had them. I freaking don't like them. Like, I don't like Broadway soundtracks. I don't like musicals because there's always only one showstopper that everybody loves, and the rest of the show is all this crappy friggin' songs that just kind of try and move a plot along. So, you know, a guy farts in his chair, and it's, I'm farting in my chair. It's like, there's just, the songs are horrid. I can't do it. But I would like to show soundtracks. How about this set? My favorite guitarist of all time, Ry Cooder. In this box set, it's called Soundtracks. Ry has done a million of them. Here we go. Johnny Handsome. Blue City. Trespass. The Long Riders, great soundtrack and a great Western. Paris, Texas, another incredible soundtrack. Alamo Bay, another great one. This one has guys from Los Lobos on it, and John Hyatt. Really great album. If you're looking for a great soundtrack album, Alamo Bay is awesome. And Crossroads, the great blues movie, with the guy from the Karate Kid movies, I think. Anyway, this was a pretty good movie, and again, great bluesy soundtrack from Ry Cooder. So that's it for soundtracks. I think I answered all 8 questions except the cassette one. So I apologize for that, Chris. But hey, I'm living in the 20-year-old hung up on some cassette from 1995. Okay. Anyway, thanks, Chris, for putting this on. You're an amazing man, and I love your channel. Take care. See you later.